Couldn't decline invitation from the dispute den. You are surprise spawn. You prefer alleys and rooftops, I've noticed. Dark places, shadows. Is that a tactical choice or just personal preference?
Little of both. Good vantage points. Easy to disappear. You tend to appear in the sky a lot. Big dramatic entrances. Lots of green light and thunder. That seems exhausting. Do you have to do all that? Or is it automatic?
Automatic. The manifestation reflects the nature of divine judgment. Thunder represents the voice of God. Green represents the spiritual energy that powers vengeance. It's not theatrical. It's functional. Every aspect serves a purpose. Your shadows serve a purpose too: hiding, concealment, operating outside observation. But there's a difference between choosing darkness and being forced into it. You could operate openly, walk in daylight, be seen. Instead, you lurk. Why?
Because I'm not here to be worshipped. Not here to inspire faith or fear. Just here to do the work. Protect people. Stop threats. Nobody needs to see me do it. They just need to wake up alive. Your dramatic entrances announce your presence. Let everyone know judgment is coming. That's intimidation. Psychological warfare. Making sinners afraid before you even touch them. Effective, but it's still a show.
Fear is appropriate. Sinners should fear judgment, should understand the weight of their transgressions. Walking quietly into darkness and killing people doesn't teach lessons, doesn't demonstrate the power of divine justice. When I destroy a soul, everyone knows why. Everyone understands what they did wrong, what law they broke, what sin they committed. Your methods are personal, private, vigilante executions in alleys. Who learns from that? Who's deterred by murders nobody witnesses?
The people who wake up the next day learn. The families who don't lose loved ones learn. Results matter more than spectacle. I stop human traffickers. They disappear. Trafficking in that area stops. Message received. No thunder required. Your approach works on a cosmic scale. Demons, angels, reality-threatening events. Mine works on a human scale.
Scale doesn't justify secrecy. Human criminals deserve the same clarity as cosmic ones. When I punish a sinner, the punishment fits the crime publicly. Criminals experience their victims' suffering magnified. Murderers feel every death they cause simultaneously. The world watches, understands, learns.
Protecting people, not teaching philosophy lessons or demonstrating divine power. The theatricality you use serves your purpose. The silence I use serves mine. Neither is wrong, just different.
Your methods aren't equal to divine justice. They're limited by human perspective. You decide who deserves death based on your moral code, based on Al Simmons' understanding of right and wrong. I enforce God's law, objective morality, universal truth. When I execute judgment, it's correct because it comes from a perfect source.
I've been on both sides. Murdered by someone I trusted, sent to hell, saw what real evil looks like. Came back and saw evil pretending to be normal. Predators hiding in plain sight. Monsters wearing human faces. I know evil when I see it because I've lived it. You enforce God's law. Which God? Which interpretation? Which version of divine morality? Because I've seen a lot of people claim they speak for God while doing terrible things.
Objective divine will channeled through the Spectre entity. I don't decide punishments. I execute them. The spirit of vengeance determines guilt and appropriate response. Jim Corrigan is just the host, just the human anchor that allows the Spectre to manifest physically. My judgment isn't opinion. It's divine fact.
Divine fact determined by a spirit bound to a murdered cop from the 1940s. How much of that judgment is the presence and how much is Jim Corrigan's trauma? His anger, his need for revenge. You're bonded together, symbiotic. His human emotions bleed into divine judgment, just like my suit influences me. Whispers suggestions. pushes me toward violence. We're both compromised, both fighting our own natures while claiming to serve higher purposes.
Admitting compromise doesn't make you less compromised. Your suit is literally from hell, created by Malabolgia to serve demonic purposes. Every time you use it, you're using hell's power, hell's tools, hell's weapons. You claim you've broken free, claim you serve your own purpose now. But the energy source is still necroplasm, still demonic, still tainted. How can you claim moral authority while powered by literal evil?
The suit was supposed to make me Malabolgia's soldier, his general in the war between heaven and hell. Instead, I killed Malabolgia, destroyed his plans, used his own weapon against him. That's not compromise.
Jim Corrigan's emotions sometimes color the delivery, but never the verdict. The guilty are punished. The innocent are spared. That's absolute. You've killed people who were just following orders. Soldiers, mercenaries, people trying to survive in bad situations. You've executed them because they worked for the wrong organization, because they were in your way.
Soldiers and mercenaries make choices. They choose to work for human traffickers, choose to guard drug labs, choose to kidnap children. Following orders isn't an excuse. Survival isn't an excuse. Everyone has a choice. They chose wrong. I removed them. You talk about absolute guilt and innocence like it's simple, like people are clearly one or the other. Real life is complicated. People do terrible things for understandable reasons. That doesn't make the things less terrible. Doesn't mean they should continue doing them.
Simple commandments, simple morality. Humans complicate it with excuses, with justifications, with special circumstances. Divine law doesn't bend, doesn't adapt, doesn't make exceptions. That's what makes it perfect, what makes it fair. Everyone is judged by the same standard.
How does God's vengeance get an exception from God's law? Because it seems like the rules only apply to humans. Angels and demons and cosmic entities get to break them constantly. That's not perfect law. That's hypocrisy. Do as I say, not as I do. The universe's oldest excuse.
Humans think free will makes them superior, makes them moral, but free will just means the freedom to choose wrong, to sin, to fall. I don't need free will because my will aligns perfectly with God's. There's no conflict, no doubt, no internal struggle, just righteous purpose. You struggle constantly, fight your suit, fight your nature, fight your demonic origin.
God's hammer striking whatever he points you at. I question everything, examine every choice, doubt every action. That doubt keeps me honest, keeps me from becoming a monster. Your certainty is dangerous. Absolute belief leads to absolute cruelty. History proves that.
Your doubt is wise for a human, for a being with limited perspective and flawed judgment. But it's also paralyzing. How many people have died while you deliberated, while you questioned whether intervention was justified? I don't hesitate, don't second guess. Don't let evil continue while I philosophize. Immediate, absolute, final. That saves more lives than your careful moral calculations.
I'd rather struggle with doubt and save someone who could change than be certain and destroy someone who deserved a chance. I had hope for this conversation, but you are just like the rest of them. Goodbye.